Welcome back to the Console Complete Podcast, featuring myself, Spencer, and my co-host Matt with Nathal Gaming TV, and from a time beyond, but also the present. Fistcake, how's it going?
I'm just getting all over the place with these two timelines I'm in at the same time, but also in different timelines.
Oh my god. You're
Time's
like
tricky
quantum,
like that.
Like a quantum bitch.
He's the quantum cake.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know. Quantum bitch
huh?
in my head just was really funny to me.
Oh, I was thinking of quantum superposition, where you're like in two places at once. Anyways, we're gonna talk about
fucking nerd.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're supposed to talk about games we played this week. Video games. We're all like adults and shit talking about video games. Call me a fucking nerd because I know about quantum superposition.
Yeah.
All
Nerd.
right, Fistcake, why don't you start us off? What'd you play this week? And maybe last week even.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to kind of go through. Get out here notes. Everything I played. No, not everything. On the YouTube channels, we finished the Hex this week. Last week. Well, yeah, last week.
This last week.
See,
This
the
last week.
timelines, they get all fuzzy.
It's very confusing when you're a quantum bitch, you know. It's just, you know, your brain gets all muddled and whatnot.
But Fistcake, only episode 1 just came out. What are you talking about?
Oh, fuck. No. Oh, God. Now I'm going to go bitch about this for 88 episodes straight. Hence the name, The Quantum Bitch. Oh, God. So the Hex is the game made by Daniel Mullins, who is also the creator of Pony Island. Mm-hmm. And as per usual in his fashion, it's a very like, well, okay, what? Oh, what? Okay. That kind of game.
Yeah.
Where to like
that kind of game. Yeah.
it's like to access like the actual ending for the kind of not like the actual ending. It's like the kind of like the Marvel's post-credit scene kind of ending thing. Kind of, yeah, where you have to actually go download a different game and type in a .exe of some sort, and then you play through that part, and then it's like, oh, I see. This is what that explains that thing. It's and like he doesn't like give the information out either. It's like all clues and stuff that people found out like after they beat the game. They're like, oh, this thing does this if you put in the decryptor inside the game files. It says this. Oh no. Okay, well then now we got to keep looking around. Oh, this person that just released this game has a name similar to the person that he was talking to. Maybe it's this one. It is. Oh my god.
Well, because people are going to fuck around with shit, you know?
Oh yeah. That's he knew. He's like, okay, all right. I'm just going to make it all fucky. But it's a very interesting way he did things, because basically you play each chapter of the game as a different genre. Like one's a platformer, one's a RPG, one's a top-down shooter. And the last one's like a walking simulator where he's like, it's about the character who made the games where everybody's in. It's like you're playing as him, but it's all fun. But I highly recommend it. It's like only like $5, I think.
Right.
So you're going to get your mind fucked. So fucked.
I feel like I'm the quantum bitch because I think Fistcake might have told us all about the game last time too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no. Well, I beat it this time, so that's
he beat it this time.
Yeah, he actually beat it this time. Yeah. I just want to make the quantum bitch joke.
Oh no. We're all quantum bitches now. It's a disease.
No, I'm good.
You're the biggest quantum bitch.
I'm not a bitch.
Excuse me.
Actually.
So I played that. That's cool. Go check it out on the YouTubes. I've also played, well, actually, this was like 2 weeks ago when it first came out, Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Yeah.
And I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I played Claire's first run, Claire A for other people. I don't know how to even say it anymore. The main story. So like basically, what the remake does the same thing as the
original.
As the original, where basically there's a main route where you play as one character that has like a lot more time and like it's more of like an exploration kind of thing. And the second round is like you play as the other character, and that one kind of like explains like, oh, this is what happened between here and there. Oh, I see what's going on over here.
Right.
So I played the Claire A route or first run, depending on whichever one you call it, and that's a pretty it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I did get to the last boss with one healing item, so that wasn't fun. It took me a few tries, but I did eventually kill him. But it's just like, oh great, I've somehow fucked myself all the way from the beginning of time to now to just this. But basically, I just had to like run around the perimeter of the arena trying to find stuff to heal myself with. But highly recommended if you don't have it, or well, I know you have it, but the people out there, if you don't have it, go get it.
Yeah. Have you done any of the B stuff yet, or the second runs?
Not yet, because I've been trying to edit stuff for YouTube and whatnot. But I think maybe tomorrow I'll do it. If not, I'm going to soon. Trying to catch up on making a backlog for the YouTubes right now. But yeah, it's just like one of those things where I'm specifically playing and saving everything for YouTube. So it's kind of like the thing, like, well, I want to play it, but I can't.
Oh yeah, we've literally fallen into that before.
Yeah, so that's a very unfortunate hole, but somebody's got to be in it, I guess. Whatever, but
it's a hole you made yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So that's cool. Go check it out. They have like a bunch of mods for it on the PC now, so it's just, of course, the X going to give it to you joke and the first person mod. Yeah, it's really cool. Also played Apex Legends, the new battle royale hotness, the one that everybody's just in it. They're all in it. Everybody's in it. Your mom's in it. Your grandma's in it. Even your dog's probably playing somewhere, probably on the dog account. Stupid dogs.
Woof woof, motherfuckers.
You know, I had to wade through articles and articles about Apex Legends, and like, oh, is Apex Legends? What's Anthem gonna do with the success of Apex Legends? Like, just like 5 or 6.
They're totally different games.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just people just
What
trying
is
to make.
Anthem?
They're
What?
just trying to make articles about something.
Apex Legend came out. What is StarCraft 2 gonna do? How is StarCraft 2 gonna respond?
Oh my god. It's funny that it happened. Like, I don't think Anthem's going to have any problems with getting people to play unless it's like super shitty still. Not super shitty still, but
great.
yeah, I've heard not the best things of it. But really, it's actually kind of like the same thing they did with Titanfall 2, where they released it between like one big game and another big game. Whereas this one, they're releasing like a week before like their fucking Destiny 2 killer. It's like, why would you do that? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
It's not. Yeah, it's definitely not the same games, but it's still kind of like, why? Just like, I don't know, make it a month after or a month before. Fuck, I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
at this rate with the games nowadays, a month after would help any of them.
Right.
Fucking
Everything's
looking at
happening
you,
faster and
Atlas. Yeah. But as far as battle royales go, I do enjoy a lot because it's basically, it has like the hero class system of Overwatch with like the smoothness and the funness of a Blackout. And that's pretty much it, but
the
it's
battle
free.
royale-ness of a battle royale game.
Oh, yeah, it's another fucking battle royale. It's like, hey, there it is. I don't enjoy, like, when I first played it for the first 10 minutes, like on a previous stream, I was immediately disappointed because I heard it was made by the people who made Titanfall, and I knew ahead of time they weren't going to be in Titans. I'm like, okay, that's whatever. But then I got to playing it. I'm like, oh, you can't like do wall jumps. You can't like fucking slide on walls and shit. You can't do half the things that you used to do in Titanfall 2. This is stupid. But then like a week later, people are like, oh, Apex Legends is really good. I'm like, is it? Then I don't. No, it's really good, man. It's Apex Legends. It's new shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then Butternut and a fellow from Super Hopped Up's like, hey, maybe we should try it out. And I'm like, okay, I guess. Never won a single match, but we played it for a while, and it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, once you realize that the expectation of it being like, just because it's made by the same studio, you know, oh, it doesn't have all the same stuff. Like, apparently it wasn't even really supposed to, but I could definitely see where that, it seemed like to me when I was seeing stuff about it, it was always in reference to the fact that it was Titanfall 2, you know?
Yeah, well, and like in another article where they were talking with somebody, I can't remember off the top of my head, they even like described like, oh yeah, we had to take that stuff out because people couldn't keep track. People weren't good enough to follow that along. And it's like, but you have
Yeah,
a whole
I saw
nother
that.
game.
I don't think that's what he said.
Oh, you said
No, that's-
something very similar to that.
he said that
literally, they took out wall running.
Well, they took out the wall running, and they even had a triple jump in there for a while, but it made the combat less tactical. And honestly, that makes sense.
Doesn't make it less tactile. I mean, everybody's just running around doing shit. It's going to be more.
Well, yeah,
intense.
but if you have, this is a situation where I think less movement options are better because you
you're
want
talking
to,
about the whole like team aspect of it.
Well, no, not the team aspect. I'm just saying, like, you're trying to shoot a bunch of people and they're triple jumping and wall running and shit like that. It's going to be a lot harder and a lot less fun. You can't hit nobody.
Yeah.
Well, it was done in Titanfall 2. You can do it in
Titanfall 2 has a more arcadey, less like time to kill situation. You don't have to hit them as much.
So you're saying the difference
True.
between it being that Titanfall 2 being more of like a deathmatch type scenario makes more sense for it to be frantic and fast, but for something that is like
A little bit more methodical.
then it makes sense that they would. Okay.
Oh, God forbid they make a quick battle royale game.
Maybe they could be the
God.
one. No.
They could have done it. I see your point, but I mean, it's still just like, I guess the talk is just kind of like, oh God, it's like it seems like they're getting their souls ripped out, but it's whatever. We'll see if there's a Titanfall 3. Anyways, Apex Legends, go out and get it. It's free. It's everywhere. You can probably play it on your TI
semi-interested.
calculator.
Right, yeah. I'm like semi-interested. It's like, oh, it's got classes, and there's like a Healy dude, and like some, like utilitarian type stuff you can do, like scanning the environment. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know?
And really, it kind of like level up at a reasonable pace and stuff too. It's not terrible. It's just not what I expected at first, and just giving it like basically just comparing it to all the other battle royales. It's kind of like the battle royale for people who didn't enjoy Fortnite, honestly.
Which is probably
That's what I
pretty
think.
niche.
I'm just super duper confused by how so many people got confused. That it was supposed to be like Titanfall.
I think people just
But well, yeah, because it's made by the same people. They're like,
That
oh, it's a new
doesn't-
Titanfall.
So?
Well, they said it was like the new Titanfall battle royale. That's what they were comparing it to.
Did they actually say that?
did the developers. I'm sure what happened was some people wrote
I don't
some
know. I haven't
articles.
looked into it, but I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
sure. Yeah, so people wrote some articles and they were like, "Oh, it's a Titanfall 2 battle royale game," and then everyone's like, "Oh, really? That's cool." But and actually, it's not like that. But we were just talking earlier about people were writing articles just to write articles about shit. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that's probably what happened.
Because I heard
Yeah.
about it and I was like, all right, that's neat. I didn't expect it to be like Titanfall. Just made by the people who made Titanfall.
Right.
Well, aren't you cool? God.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I went in there with no assumptions.
That must be nice. Great. Fantastic.
I'm very good at looking at things objectively.
That's true.
Like my handsomeness.
Oh, God. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, geez. But yeah, go check it out. If you like Battle Royale, you'll like this probably. I also played a lot of Smash Ultimate because that's what my channel's mostly going to be. I'm going to try to incorporate fighters soon because it has like a good internet, connection. It has, what's the word? Good internet networking?
Yeah.
Networking
Netcode.
code?
Netcode.
Netcode. There we go. But I do enjoy Smash. I enjoy playing with people online. However, I don't enjoy is any of the settings in the arena. None of them. I hate all of them. It's just like it's the bare minimum. Like, hey, you can get in an arena and you can play against people, but you can also hang out in the spectator stand and watch people. Okay, how about what happens if somebody keeps like being a dick in my arena? What do? I'll just keep kicking them out. Cool.
Yeah.
You can't ban
you have
him.
no
Great.
power, to like do anything besides kick them out and then just wait for them to come back in again. It's like you can't like permaban somebody from your arena or anything like that, which is weird.
Yeah, you can't like modify the settings any more than top one leaves or bottom one leaves. It's like, okay, how about top one leaves after 3 wins or a certain amount of wins or
Yeah,
after a
you
certain
can't
amount
do,
of
like, sets
loses?
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
And it's super sick how they just like auto start you into a match. And then you can't spectate it halfway through. It's some
Yeah,
really
what's up
cool
with that?
shit.
You can't
Oh,
just
yeah.
like join the stream of the current game. Like once it's
See,
done, it's done.
I
It's
have-
because it's peer to peer, probably.
I have a theory that it's not peered or you're not seeing them streaming. The game is recreating their actions because that's how the replay system works.
Yeah, that's true. That's why when they release an update, all your replays that you've done in game, your in-game replays are no longer usable.
Yeah, they're not video files. They're literally
they're info files, basically.
Info of all the moves and shit that you've used.
Which is what Slippy does for the replays when we do that stuff too. It's not an actual video. It's just like instructions.
Really weird.
Yeah. But it kind of makes sense because that would be the easiest way of doing that, because trying to encode video is a lot of work.
And we know Nintendo isn't putting any work into their netcode.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's just like it's the one thing that kind of keeps them down. It's like always like, yeah, Nintendo has got some fun games. Oh, you want to play with your friends online? Oh, I don't know about that. That's not going to be fun then.
Well, what's weird is it seems to be like Ultimate seems to have the biggest issues with it, because I've heard people talk about how the online for a lot of the other games like Splatoon 2 and all that is fine.
Splatoon 2 has servers.
But Splatoon 2 has servers. Okay,
gotcha.
Well, there you go. That's
it's not peer to peer.
Why?
I thought Splatoon 2 was okay.
Well, I don't think any fighting games are are server based. They're peer to peer.
Now, is there like a real reason for that, or is it just because fighting game companies generally don't have enough money for them? Right?
I don't think money's an issue.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, then you'd have to talk about Dragon Ball Fighters and Capcom and all that shit. But
yeah,
I'm not for sure what
and Marvel vs. Capcom and all that stuff too. Yeah, I don't know.
And actually have like more fucking options and choices with your Fighters arena than you do with Smash. And Fighters, you barely use your fucking arena. Like it's just like a thing you can do. But like I've been saying for like the last 2 weeks on my streams, I would just wish that the next update is literally them working on the netcode, the arena options, and then they release Joker. You know, all in one update would be great. But we'll see what they do actually. But yeah, other than that, it's okay when the fucking thing works. What I really love is having to restart my arena like 13 times just to play with people. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But everybody in chat's also appreciative, and they know like, oh, Nintendo's being a piece of shit again. Cool. Like, yeah, sorry guys. As long as you know and you're cool, I'm cool with resetting this arena and stuff. Like, yeah, it's fine. But
that's good.
That, and then played Isaac 4 Souls on the tabletop simulators with the Rogue Ragers and the Peach Berries, and that's an experience. I actually enjoy what the gameplay is pretty fun. And the table that we finally got to, or the second version of the table, is actually pretty cool because like it's already scripted and it's pretty easy to use.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's really like straightforward and nice. It's good.
But yeah, so if you have that, I highly recommend you playing with people.
Or buy it.
Yeah. Or buy it.
The physical copy.
That's what I meant. Like, that's what I meant. Like physical tabletop, whatever, physical copy, tabletop simulator copy. Go out and play with people.
I mean, the new table that they have with all the scripted stuff, I mean, it does seem like it's a good way to get acquainted with like the game itself. But yeah, and like the physical copy looks a lot like what you see in there, and it's really high quality too, which is really cool.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Very nice.
But yeah, that's all pretty fun. But that's it for me. What about you two?
Quite a few games. I have a list here. Most of them are variations of Final Fantasy X.
There's 2.
Well, there's 3, Matt. You forgot about Eternal Calm.
No,
So I'll start with that. So first off, Eternal Calm is just an in between Final Fantasy X and X-2, and it's literally like a 20 to 30 minute in-game.
I would say it's 15 minutes.
Maybe more like 15-minute in-engine video. It's like basically just a really long cutscene in like the Final Fantasy X engine of just some scenes with Yuna and Waka and Riku. Leads right into the first bits of FF10-2.
I gotcha.
And like honestly, you probably don't need it.
Yeah, you don't need it at all.
We just watched it because it was there. We're like, okay, it's like a prequel bit, and it's like literally like 15 minutes, and it's not even worth it. Final Fantasy X though, we beat it. It's the first of the like original like Final Fantasy games that we've fully completed. I mean, Matt's beaten Final Fantasy 15. and I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Because you tried to play Final Fantasy 13, 13.2, and 13.3, and just could not get yourself to get through
No,
any
those
of them.
are all bad.
Yeah.
There's grind fests.
But Final Fantasy X, like looking at it, it's actually like a pretty fun game. Its system, like the way they approached making the combat system, as far as just like the options you have and the rules and the different abilities people have, once you kind of get acquainted with what everybody can do, it's really like you can just, I don't know, comparing it to other JRPGs, you can just see how things go together and can kind of make really cool strategic choices and get to points where you can play through a boss battle without getting hit, right? But and I guess maybe I'm just comparing it to previous experiences in other JRPGs, even other Final Fantasy games, where sometimes it feels a little bit more vague than that. Like it's not as easy just to get.
Yeah.
And so that kind of made it fun. But yeah, we every time we fought Seymour, I'm not sure how much we want to go into this, but every time we fought Seymour, we fucking slapped his ass. Like we straight up just like destroyed him. It was great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Show that smug guy. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely the Pegasus of
Yeah.
Final Fantasy
He's
X.
the Pegasus of Final Fantasy X.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yuna.
Oh,
Marriage.
Marriage.
Let's get married again.
Anyway, here's a creature, like a creepy mummy creature. That's my alien or my anima or whatever. Oh, here we go.
Anima, yeah.
Yeah. Should we try to avoid any spoilers, or does it even matter?
It's an
I
old
did
game.
want to
You
talk
can
about how it
spoil
ended
it.
for like a second. What's up?
It's an old game. I'm sure you can spoil it.
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't realize that the ending was what it was. Like all this time, I did not know that basically, if you have never played Final Fantasy X-2, when you finish Final Fantasy X, Tidus just dies.
He doesn't die.
Well, he's just gone.
It was a dream.
It's as if he just ceases to exist.
Yeah, he ceases to exist.
Yeah. And so it's like, oh, well, that sucks, But Yuna being best girl over here, like saving herself for Tidus, which is nice. The whole everything that Tidus remembers of Zanarkand being a dream of the faith or whatever, and not actually being a real place, because I thought it was like time travel.
I think that's what they set it up like that in the beginning. It is semi-time travel, kind of.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Because the version that he's in is technically like from a previous time period. So his experience of it is what it would have been like, What's kind of weird for me thinking back about it, if it is just a dream of the faith and it, everyone's like living their lives as it, like it's the Matrix basically, except that they're not real people. Then why did Sin attack the dream? Was that just something the faith did to be a thing, or did Sin actually attack the dream?
No, I don't. Sin didn't actually attack. Sin. I think it got to the point in the dream where Sin attacked Zanarkand. Did Sin ever attack Zanarkand? Because they had a war. That's what
they had a war with Bavel, which is what made.
Nah, it probably just to get Tidus out of there.
Probably.
The faith just kind of like made it happen. They're like, and then Orin's like, all right, cool, sick. Who was apparently dead the whole time.
That's also another reason why you can spoil that game, because it doesn't make any goddamn sense from
it makes sense.
from an outside perspective. Like
Right.
if I walked in this conversation,
Yeah,
like I Wikipedia the story and I'm only halfway with you. I'm like, oh yeah, faith and dreams and shit. Yeah, he's like a dream ghost or something. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
when you play the game, it all kind of unravels like convincingly and in a pretty easy to understand way. The one thing that I will say about the game is it's definitely a product of the time period of when a lot of games would kind of make stuff almost seemingly because there was going to be a strategy guide made at the same time. Because there is some shit that you have to do to get stuff that is like, unless you literally played just went through every little thing in the game, you would have never found realistically. Just like in order to get certain weapons and all the weird like hoops you gotta jump through. Oh, to get Tidus's celestial weapon, you have to beat the Chocobo trainer in a race by getting the total time down to 0 by not getting hit by any of the birds. And if you do that, then you get the sun sigil. But you also need the sun crest and the sword. And you have to beat her once while you're in the area to be able to get to the area where the thing is. And just all these things, and his is the easiest. That's the only one we did.
Yeah, his is the easiest.
We tried to do
God.
the other ones, and we were looking it up, and we're like, I'm not going to spend like 4 hours.
Yeah, because
doing
we were literally at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, oh, well,
I kind of
maybe
remember
we'll
looking.
change some
Yeah.
stuff.
Now that you talk about that, I kind of remember like all the all those was just very difficult. Isn't there one you had to get like by avoiding the lightning like 1,000 times or
200
something?
times.
200 times.
200 times.
Which is hard because
No,
it's not a
it's
big
still
area.
it still
Yeah,
sucks.
it's still hard. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
because
like it's still
It's literally busy work.
Yeah, the first time you go through that area, you probably only witness like 30 or 40 lightning strikes total. So imagine you got to stay in that area for
And it has to be in a row.
so long. Yeah.
So if you're at
Consecutive.
199 and you don't dodge the last one, Lulu's fucking celestial weapon's gone.
And it's not like there's a ticker up there either, so you don't actually know. You have to keep track yourself.
yeah.
It's,
Okay. And it's like what's the word? What was I gonna say? Nah, I don't remember. Never mind. Fuck it. Oh, like isn't like 30 minutes real time to actually do that or something? If I remember it correctly.
I don't know what the actual like thing was. I mean, it probably is. We didn't look up how long it was supposed to take because as soon as we saw you had to do it 200 times consecutively, we're like, I'm not doing that.
There's even a script on the Steam guides and stuff that you can download. It'll do it for you. But I was like, oh, fuck that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not fun.
But yeah, I mean, we
one shot the final boss
did we one shot the final boss?
with Yuna's holy.
Oh, that's right, we did.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gave her
Nice.
a weapon that was customized to get rid of the damage cap of 9999, and because Yuna actually does like her tree gives her more magic than Lulu's tree, she can actually do more damage. Like you can teach Yuna the black magic stuff, and Lulu is like not as good.
Lulu's like just hanging out. Hey.
Well, what's crazy
going
is
on?
that literally Yuna was useless until like the last, like,
Like big area.
yeah.
Yeah, because like she was only useful for like Seymour fights.
Mm-hmm.
Like we literally didn't have her in the group until like the first Seymour thing, and then she was gone because she was literally gone, I think. And then the second Seymour thing, and then she just wasn't in the group. And then at the end, she was like in the group all the time because she was casting the holy on shit and one shot and everything. And she had Bahamut who could also one shot a bunch of shit.
Wow,
He's a
nice.
fucking beast. He's like.
Yeah. All the summons in that game look really cool.
Yeah, they are really cool. But also, if anybody's ever listening to this or watching this and you feel like you want to play the game because it is pretty fun, and it's on Steam and there's a lot of cool mods for it, don't worry about getting any of the additional summons unless you really want to just like go the extra mile, because at the end you got to defeat your own summons to beat the game, and some of them are pretty fucking weird and.
Yeah.
And
We
like-
also one shot all of our summons with Yuna, which is kind of like, it's like rain. Ironic.
Yeah. Well, we tried to hit him with Titus, but they all had evasion at the fucking wazoo, so
That
he
is
kept missing.
true. Anyways, we should probably move on.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy X, I think it's like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's 8 out of 10. It was pretty good. I'm happy that we were able to finish
Played like the first 3 or 4 hours of Final Fantasy
it. 10-2.
10-2.
And Matt's playing that one.
Yeah, I don't really like it that much.
The combat system.
The combat system, they went back to instead of turn-based, it's ATB.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And it's
Even
like
if you do
it's like
ATB
job.
weight.
Isn't there like class related to like you had to like
yeah, it's
constantly
like
switch shit
that
out?
part doesn't really.
It's-
It's dress spears. We don't have to talk
Yeah,
about
just
it.
for- Oh my god, dude.
Oh
the
no,
whole-
but you have to talk about the singer and the dancer and the berserker and all that shit. I remember that shit. I remember that
the
shit on the
festival one where
magazines.
literally you don't do shit
Oh,
but
my
throw your
fucking
fiery
God,
like
dude.
sandal at him.
Yeah, we got the Festivus outfit or whatever. I'm like, all right, sick. And then she has a move, and it's called like Flaming Sandal. This is what it's called. It's called Flaming Sandal. All right,
She,
I'm like,
kicks her sandal.
all right, that's cool. She kicks her fucking sandal, flaming by the way, at the enemy, and it doesn't do anything.
It like straight up misses too.
It doesn't miss. It doesn't say anything.
Oh yeah, it just happens.
You just like, oh, throw my flaming sandal.
Yeah.
That's probably like
And it
one of
happens.
those stupid moves where it's like 1 in a billion chance to like instantly knock out an enemy, but it's like a billion. Like it's the chances are so low.
Yeah.
There's probably some
No, I
speedrun
did not
strat
know
where like
that.
if you increase your luck by 1,000% and you just spam flaming sandal, you can beat the game in a half hour.
It sounds like my type of speed run.
Yeah. But yeah, I was looking it up because it like the combat system's so like weird and like kind of frantic, where it's like you're just kind of like, do this.
Yeah,
now.
you're barely hanging on.
And it's actually, man, I'm sorry, it's like that the whole game. And also ATB Wait, which is the version that's supposed to give you a little bit more time, that's to make it easier. It only does the ATB Wait when you're in a sub menu, not even in the menu to select your stuff. It's like when you're in like, items, and then now you're in the items menu. Then it pauses everything. And then sometimes for certain charging moves, it'll pause everything. But otherwise, it's just regular ATB. It's like it doesn't do anything. Because like 90% of the time, you're not even going to be in those menus. So, but I mean, like, yeah, it's like they went full like, oh, we got to get some girls to play this game.
No, I think they had already tapped that market with Final Fantasy X.
That's true.
Many girls love Final Fantasy X.
And
I think it's partially that, maybe like more of a fan service thing, and then maybe they're also just trying it out, and then because now we got Final Fantasy 13 1-5 or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Mostly, I was just talking about like the theming with like the dress spheres and like all this stuff. It's like, yeah. I mean, I don't really mind it, but maybe. I find it kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we played a bit of that. Matt and Coulter beat Thronebreaker last week.
Not last Friday, but the Friday before
was
that.
Friday before that? Oh, so we probably talked about then.
No, we didn't have a podcast last week.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about then. Yeah, the previous Friday. Yeah, how was that? How was
it
the
was
ending?
very good.
Was it a satisfying ending?
Yeah, the game does the bait where it's like, this is a new area. You gotta do some more shit, and me and Coulter are like, all right, I guess we'll fucking do it then, because we had already geared up. We're like, this is it. We're done.
You even called the
It's
stream
over.
like the end.
No, that was it.
Yeah.
We were gonna go till it was done. But I think the ending is a little dragged out, and then the puzzles got really stupid. But other than that, like the story was really good. I liked it a lot. I highly recommend it. It's very good.
Yeah, from what I experienced of the story, it's like literally the amount of events and just like the way it happens, it feels like you're watching a whole season of like, or like 2 seasons of like Game of Thrones, like with like the amount of politics stuff that happens mixed in with the fact, like, because like, oh, you're the queen, and then like, oh, the queen's got to be like, she's like outcasted, but she's still got her her army with her because they're loyal, and then she's like, I'm gonna build it back up again, and it's all this stuff's happening. It's like really cool.
Yeah, and you have a lot of choices you can make, and
they matter.
Yeah,
for the most part. We
had like at the very end of the game, we had one choice pop like that we had made in the previous area. I forget what it was. I think we allowed some people, like, we didn't give a harsh punishment to some of our troops for doing something shitty, and then they deserted us. And we're like, I don't give a shit. We have over 1,000 supplies. Suck my dick.
Oh, was it the one where the troops had like pillaged a town, or they had done something to a group of people, or you came across them and they used to be the troops, and you were going to recruit them, but they had done some shitty shit. So you were like, am I going to let you be with me? But then...
I don't know. There's a lot of situations like that.
There's literally one where you choose, okay, kill every 3rd person.
Yeah, and we make that joke a lot throughout the rest of the series because it keeps coming up.
It does?
Yeah.
That's like
you can punish your own troops for doing something shitty, and you're like, all right, I'm going to whip every 3rd person. What a weird system. Every 3rd person gets fucked.
Dude, being a part of the army,
if you have an army,
I would pay attention to what number I am in line. Right? All right. I got to be like a...
I got to be 1, 2, fucking 4, 5.
If I'm not divisible by 3, I'm good.
Yeah.
20.
I can kind of see it because like you need like an active army, and if you're like whipping people, they're not going to like want to fight immediately or not be as effective.
Right.
So if you whip your entire
well, that's
army,
what we thought, and then if you're too lenient on them, they desert you. Well, fuckers.
That's kind of confusing. Oh,
well,
we don't have
you gotta,
consequences to our actions. Oh, well, this is stupid. I'm out of here.
Well, because they had like stolen gold or something like that.
So they're already kind of like
they're already kind of
like that group of them, right?
Yeah,
it's not the whole army. It's
it's just a couple of
like
them,
a battalion or some shit.
But me and Coulter were swimming in supplies, gold, wood, troops. By the end, like pretty much by the second act, we had the deck figured out that we wanted, and we just bought and did everything else just because we had the extra. Anytime anybody was like, can I have like $500 to do something? I'm like, fucking take it. We got plenty.
Well, you guys like Yeah, from what I saw of it, you guys went to like every single
We
area
did
and
every
scouted stuff multiple times.
we did everything that you could except for like 2 or 3 puzzles, and then they were bugged and it would crash the game.
Oh, so
Oh,
just because
well
you couldn't.
Yeah, but we literally did pretty much everything we could. That's why it took us
Gotcha.
like 50 hours.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a fun game. I'll probably never play it myself, but I mean, maybe a little bit. But like, I got to experience quite a bit of it from just making the episodes. But
Nice.
my favorite part of it was the way that they did all the dialogue, which they like would try to write it out realistically. So you'd be reading this like jumbled old English style shit sometimes, depending on who was talking.
I'm
It's
glad
great.
all of it was voice acted.
Yeah, like all of it was. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's so much of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts.
Anyways, what else
Bananas.
did we play?
We also played Resident Evil 2. We're not
yeah.
quite done with Leon's first area.
We're
But
still in the police station.
yeah, we're still in the police station.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. I mean, it's Resident Evil 2 with better graphics and definitely a better control scheme. And
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of like things that you have to do to move forward that weren't, because I don't remember anything from Resident Evil 2. I played that when I was like 12 or younger even. Well, yeah, definitely younger. But and so I don't remember hardly anything. But I think the biggest thing that was so cool about it was that like literally the design of the like the first area you go through with all the cars in the street before you get to the police station and the police station itself, it all looks the same. Like it's like it's the same. They just made this. They just replicated it almost perfectly, and it's like that's crazy. Like I expected it to be changed a bit more than it was, and that was really cool. It's like,
Yeah,
wow.
it's nice
Like
to look.
I instinctively knew exactly where to go, right off the bat to get to the police station. And I went there so fast, I was worried I'd passed like a collectible on the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, oh yeah, you just go through this alleyway and then you're there. Aha! I'm like, wait, oh shit, that's crazy. Anyways, I think it's cool. I'm not gonna say it's like the greatest game. There were some moments where we're like, I don't know where to go next. What are we supposed to do here? Kind of things. And it took some like, oh okay, maybe let's check this area.
Really, it took Googling.
And yeah, eventually we just Google it because we're like streaming it, so we don't want to.
Yeah.
We don't want to take too much time.
Don't have time to just dig around or whatever. Yeah. Oh,
Right.
it's pretty heavy on exploration and shit.
Yeah, well, like exploration,
A surprising amount.
re-exploration.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, overall, it's fun.
I like in this one, I can't remember if this was in the first Resident Evil 2, but like one of the first pamphlets you pick up, it's like, yeah, the police station used to be an art museum. That explains everything. Yeah, this is
I was
why
thinking
there's all
Dr.
these
Matt.
complicated bullshit. Yeah, that's why we have fucking medallions for our fucking back entrance here.
Yeah,
Don't
I was
worry
real
about
mad. I was real mad.
about what.
That's why that game is like a 6 out of 10.
Oh, because of that.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, yeah.
I hate those fucking puzzles.
Yeah. What puzzles are there in the beginning? I can't really remember.
Well, it's
I guess
just,
the
It's to run to
medallion.
the police station, and then you go, all right, now I got to do a bunch of dumb shit. I got to get a crank. I got to get the medallions. I got to put the book inside this dude's motherfucking hands, and I got
Put it
then,
on.
Oh, yeah.
then he's going to give me a scepter. No, he didn't give me the motherfucking medallion. I got to go the freaking justice lady, give her the scepter.
But before you do that, we got to find the fucking charge thing.
Yeah,
to blow up the
we got to
thingy.
blow up the thing. It's
Yep.
stupid. It's fucking dumb.
Well, I can't
you
give
know,
it too
yeah,
much
I
shit.
will say,
I hate Red,
yeah.
I hate Red Dead 2, so.
Yeah, yeah. The logic behind a lot of it feels really just like why, right? But
Oh, yeah.
I can give it like a tiny pass for it being just a remake of a really old game.
True.
But, like,
I
yeah.
also think that if maybe they just like cut one piece of the puzzle, maybe you don't have to do the book thing and give it to the thing. Maybe you just pick up the scepter, you know,
I don't know how much they might have actually cut.
Something like that. Or maybe, you put the C4 detonator thingy, near the vicinity of where the C4 is.
Yeah, because
Instead of some fucking vague clue like, I want to listen to music while I kill these people. You're like, all right, that's cool. I think I saw a jukebox, which is what we did.
and we did not find anything.
We didn't find shit.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
had
we
to
just
do
haven't
that.
gotten to the area that the stuff's in. But
Yeah, just like maybe just cut, one piece of the puzzle. Just by, like one little. I think it would be a lot smoother.
Yeah, I
fuck
think
do
the
I
problem I
know?
had was with finding the detonator for the C4 as well, but it was also because I had the bolt cutters and I forgot like every single door that has bolts or whatever has the chains to them. Like,
Yeah,
where the fuck?
we went through a
Which
similar
one
thing.
did?
We're like, oh wait, there is another door that has chains on it. We got to go back to this area. Where was that door?
Yeah,
Again? Yeah,
exactly. I was like, oh god, I can't remember, but yeah, I was like, oh, okay. But that was pretty much semi-smooth sailing. There's harder puzzles later on, but it makes more sense because it's like well, maybe I can't remember what it's for Leon. Actually, never mind.
okay.
I can't spoil anything for you because I don't know.
But other games we played some more Civ. That's pretty fun. Dee got to do her own bit of, taking over other people's cities. So that was cool. Taking out
After I
Gandhi.
nuked them. Yep.
Yeah, Matt would nuke them and Dee would find a way of taking over the city. We couldn't remember what types of units you needed to have to be able to actually occupy the city. So that was fun. That probably extended that by a couple of turns or 10.
Yeah.
But that was pretty cool. I feel kind of useless. I kind of like built myself into like a shit spot because I don't have the economy to have a huge army, but I have the production to be able to build a huge army. I could build most things in 1 or 2 turns. But
At this point, everybody can.
yeah, but like, I've been able to make like since before we even attacked England, like I can make a battleship in 2 turns. But that's why I was sending stuff to you guys for production to help your cities out. What I should have done is just built them and gifted them to you guys. But it doesn't matter. But yeah,
Christ.
it's still fun.
It's all your
good.
fault, Spencer.
Yeah, we're like literally almost to the end. We are
Yeah,
debating
there's
on
only
whether or not
2
we wanna,
civs left that we need to wipe out.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna wipe them out and then also go to space. Is that what we're
I
doing?
don't know.
We'll figure it out.
I don't because you can't do both. The game ends, I think, after you.
After one or the other,
Yeah, one or the other.
After-
So
your
Right.
you might have
Victories.
to leave one of the Aztec cities or whatever. Tell the descendants of what happened here.
They controlled everything except for us for some reason, and then they kind of just fucked off. They just flew to a whole nother planet. It was really weird. I don't.
Yeah, the Mayans
still don't
are
understand.
yeah, the Mayans are so behind and stuff that
They have bows still.
and
Oh,
I
Jesus.
We're
figured out-
literally in 21, 30.
yeah.
Jesus.
You know,
We're like nuking people and they still have bows, and I figured out why it was. They're constantly being attacked by barbarians.
sick.
Yeah. And then we played Four Souls tabletop. We already talked about that. I'm not sure there's much more that we
Yeah,
can
we
say.
had a 3-hour game. That probably relegated to me like a once a month type of game.
Right. Yeah. If there's a way to make it go a little bit faster, then yeah, maybe more often. But
It's just like a lot of brain power I don't want to do.
I got you.
Yeah. Well, what you could do is what I do, and you just don't really care. You play to have fun, but you just don't really like, who wins, who loses, or whatever.
That's what I was playing.
Yeah. It's really hard to do with me and Coulter
Yeah. I figured it was the competition spirit.
because we like to win
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh,
and
yeah.
we like to beat each other specifically.
Yeah, we're already like 45 minutes into the stream, but we played Melee and Ultimate this weekend. That was fun. And Matt, you also played Hades.
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we should move on.
Yeah, so let's move on to the first topic here because I didn't realize we just kind of kept going.
Oh, yeah. That's what happens when you don't talk for 2 weeks, and it's like, oh, yeah, hey, oh, fuck, oh, God, so many games.
But
Steam Awards.
Steam Awards. So the Steam Awards happened, and we just wanted to go over it and be like, what the hell is this, basically?
Really, we just wanted to mine it for talking shit.
Yeah, so...
Like we usually do.
2018, I guess we can start at the top. Game of the Year apparently was PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
They beat out. Well, it honestly
2018.
didn't really have that stiff a competition.
Yeah, well, why was Kingdom Come Deliverance in there? It was a really cool, deep game, but it's not Game of the Year worthy.
Yeah, like I think it suffered from having all those bugs and shit at the very beginning. Then people just kind of fell out after a while. Plus, it's complex as hell. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I mean, I really like how complex it is because it feels cool. But at the same time, I can understand that that's not something that is Game of the Year. I also don't understand why PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is Game of the Year, but
Like I said,
Yeah.
not really stiff competition.
yeah, the games they chose to be the other nominees also weren't that great either.
yeah.
But we got the other
VR
game of
game.
the year. Oh, Elder Scrolls Skyrim. All right, great. We can just skip that.
Oh, they did something right.
Yeah,
Way to go,
right.
Bethesda.
Labor of love. So, okay, let's read what this means. This game has been out for a while. The team is well past the first unveiling of the creative baby, but being the good parents they are, these devs continue to nurture and support their creation. This game to this day is still getting new content after all these years, and the winner is Grand Theft Auto 5.
I guess by pure numbers, I guess technically, yeah.
I mean, all the new content they put out, all the online shark cards and everything like that, they're really nurturing their little cash cow golden goose baby.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
honestly, I think No Man's Sky, fucking Path of Exile, I don't even like that game that much, and Stardew Valley are better examples of labors of love, especially Stardew Valley.
yeah. Not to mention that they're also not like Stardew Valley is not made by like a big company,
Yeah.
So like it literally being a labor of love versus it being like we make lots of money off of this. Let's continue to make small bits of content that don't matter, to make more money.
Yeah, we'll add some new cars. Labor of love. It was labor. We had to code that.
I mean,
We
I'm not
love
saying
to
that-
make money.
Yeah. I'm not saying that the individual developers who worked on it don't love it and it's labor love for them. I'm just saying Stardew Valley is probably a better pick for that award. Best Developer 2018. Honestly, good choice. CD Projekt Red. That makes sense.
But they only released
Like
Thronebreaker that year,
Thronebreaker
right?
and Gwent out that 2018.
I was about
thing.
I was about to read the
Ooh.
same thing. I'm like,
yeah, you know what?
why is that the 2018 one? Like, I get it because they're cool, but I mean,
There
they're
were
better
a
than.
lot of developers in this. I guess they were just like, just put all the big ones in here. Well, I mean, who do you think would have been a better choice then? Because like that doesn't make sense. It's like they probably came out with some DLC for Witcher 3 this year.
No, they didn't.
They didn't at all. Well,
No.
fuck. I don't know.
The Witcher 3 has been done for several years now.
Well, yeah, then
Trying
I
to
have
remember,
no
was-
idea. I mean,
Oh, one second.
Bethesda doesn't deserve it.
Oh no.
Square Enix, honestly, for 2018, they didn't really do that great. Paradox Interactive, they came out with a couple of things, but it's not like best developer.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, maybe it was just like, well, everyone loves CD Projekt Red. Fuck it.
I would think maybe if Resident Evil 2 was released in 2018, with that and like all the free updates they give Monster Hunter World, and in fact, like Monster Hunter World's like actually a really good game one. I would give it to Capcom, but I don't think. I think it's just because Monster Hunter World is kind of like a niche area. That's why they didn't really get the award.
Yeah.
I mean, Gwent is really popular, so I mean, maybe there's
That
is
something
it
there.
really popular?
Apparently, it's
'cause
probably
was
as
this
popular
voted
as
on?
Heroes of the Storm.
Like, was this voted on by people?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so. Yeah.
So I mean, best environment: Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So
Why is
this game,
I just don't understand why it's 2018.
Yeah,
because Wild Hunt didn't come out, yeah,
yeah,
but then also Dark Souls 3 is on here too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there's
The
also
only new
Subnautica,
games
which
are
was
Subnautica, Tomb Raider, and Far Cry.
Yeah,
yep.
And Tomb
So-
Raider was fucking gorgeous. All right. Look, Witcher 3 is gorgeous too. But Tomb Raider is very gorgeous.
And was released this year.
all right. And the next award is like literally just the name of it's hilarious because it's like basically like for some of these games admitting that the game's not great by itself, better with friends.
I think this is
Obviously,
like-
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Had a little resurgence and then they shit the bed and now apparently they're bleeding players again.
Well, we're not
Great.
playing, so that makes sense. Obviously, we're good, and
That's the reason why
We're the litmus test.
yeah, we're the litmus test on whether or not the overall community of the world of gaming is really into
See,
something.
like, why isn't
PUBG
all
on
the
there.
BRs here?
Yeah, why isn't
And
like any of the Battle Royale?
Overcooked 2?
Oh, Danger Zone's on there, Matt. What are you talking about? That's the new hot BR from Counter Strike.
I'm just saying. And then Dead by Daylight, like Payday 2.
You know,
Payday 2 was like, it came out in 2013.
I mean, now since we're including games that didn't even come out in 2018, they should have just been more realistic with it and honest and just said Borderlands. Because Borderlands is absolutely one of those games that I
True.
never played by myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Best alternative history.
Best alternate history, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Not a bad choice. I would say Wolfenstein 2 better, the new Colossus is a better alternate history because it is actually more of an alternate history.
True.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is like pretty like just based in what is
It's already
not
based
too much
on a
historical
thing
fact,
that's
but it's
happened. Yeah.
it's more based in actual history. Wolfenstein 2, that's 100% alternate history.
Yeah, it's like an alternate
Fallout
timeline.
4 should not be in this list because that's
Yeah.
future.
And it's also older. That was released in 2015. So
Yeah, and then that too.
And then Civ doesn't even make sense.
well,
In the
technically, you can
confines
make
of
an
the rest
alternate
of the
history.
game, neither does Hearts of Iron.
I mean, Hearts of Iron.
You have like
a little
4
bit.
RPGs,
Yeah.
right? And then you have 2 city builders.
Well, Hearts of
And
Iron.
well, Hearts of Iron's a grand strategy.
Yeah, and,
But-
and that one has to do with like an actual event where you can change the way things went. So it kind of does, but Civ definitely not. Like what? It's
Yeah.
literally just a strategy game that has nothing to do with alternate history. I don't know.
Yeah, other than you play famous countries.
Yeah, civilizations.
And you can play on an Earth map.
Ooh boy. Most fun with a machine. This is the one you were talking about, Fiske, earlier. Rocket
It's
League.
it's just the most like whether this is the description for the award, whether it's a car, truck, robot, or other mechanized contraption. The winner of this award fired on all cylinders, engineering an unforgettable gameplay experience made possible by machines. So literally, the thing is, if there is a mechanized object inside this video game, it counts toward it can be part of the category. Which we have Euro Truck Simulator, Rocket League, Nier Automata, Factorio, Space Engineers, which are all released on different times. Rocket League won, by the way, if anybody gives a shit. But
Yeah, I already said that, so it's all good.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Released in
Space
2015.
Engineers won. Yeah, Space Engineers 2013, Factorio 2016, Nier was last year, 2017, sorry, and Rocket League 2015, Euro Truck Simulator 2 2012. What
Yeah.
the fuck are these awards?
I think literally they're just going through and like, okay, what are some of the games that were just played the most
Yeah.
that fit these category in this year? So a lot of people are still playing Rocket League.
Maybe.
and Nier Automata.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
stupid. Also, thanks for the follow, Zombie Foot Gaming.
Yeah, thanks for the follow, Zombie Foot Gaming.
Oh, nice. But yeah, so
wait, is that it?
Yeah.
yep.
Oh my God, what a terrible awards! It's just it's a bunch of no does and what the fuck.
Yeah, they're just dumb.
That should be the name of our,
They're
new our podcast.
extremely arbitrary.
Wait, are you saying that's the name of your next podcast?
No, that's the name. That should be the new name of Content Complete. Just a bunch of no does and what the fucks. Do you just want to cut straight to like the PC Classics thing? Because I don't know if we have enough time to really kind of get into like any
Yeah.
of these heavier topics. We'll just save it for next week or something. But
Okay,
yeah.
so
So-
6 classic RPGs
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
are being ported and released by Beamdog and Skybound. They're going to be publishing 6 old school RPGs, and these are all like the classic CRPGs from like the 90s and early 2000s, including Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate 2, Baldur's Gate, the expansion that came out for the first one. It's called like Siege of Dragonspear, Neverwinter Nights, Icewind Dale, and Planescape Torment.
Wait.
are all being
There's an
re-released.
update. There was an update for Baldur's Gate in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The fuck?
Yeah, so what happened was Beamdog made the enhanced edition of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and that same developer made an expansion for the first one that's supposed to be a tie-in between them, like an in-between story called The Siege of Dragon Spear. And apparently it got like a 7 out of 10. Like, it's okay. I've never played it. I didn't even know it existed until today, actually. I might have heard about it before, but I forgot. Either way, it doesn't matter. So they did the enhanced editions of that, and they're working with Skybound, and they're going to be making ports of the enhanced editions that they did, plus the other games, to consoles. There's no information specifically of what particular consoles it's going to be, but you can probably assume it's going to be Switch and PS4 at least. I'm saying this because Switch
Yeah.
has been getting a lot of these types of things, and it feels like a good console for that. And PS4 is just a console that's doing really well. So,
And I would assume Xbox One. I don't see why not.
yeah, I mean, nowadays it seems like unless it's going to go on one console, it just seems like people just make it for all of them. And if
I
you're
mean,
gonna do
any
something like
third
this-
party probably does that.
Yeah. That's what I
Any
mean.
first party things, they're not going anywhere.
Right.
Mm.
But
I think that
yeah.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to continue on. What were you going to say?
I was just saying, my thing is like, it's cool that they're doing this for the consoles, but like at this point, you could probably play any of these. Oh wait, some of them are remastered, right?
Yeah, they're all remastered.
Oh, they're all right. Never mind. No, fuck it. Never mind. I'm stupid. I missed that part.
The remastered
Don't.
versions of them are on computer.
Yeah.
They're already available.
Well, I was just saying, like, you could like play on like older laptops and whatnot that people have. You could probably even fucking play it on a phone if they did it for phones and shit. Oh, you could probably do it via emulators via phones.
Potentially, yeah.
Vis-a-vis.
I mean,
That's true.
Baldur's Gate 1, Tales of the Sword Coast was 6 CDs, though, this case, so I don't know if that'll fit on a phone.
Well, that's true. Not that one, which, you know, you got me there.
6
That's why I was...
CDs, dude. All right, that's a lot of space. Each CD's, what, 700 megabytes? No
At
way
least.
you can fit that on a
Yeah, not back then though. I don't think.
No, for sure. Yeah. I was just, obviously nowadays you probably do it. I mean, fucking, what is it? Hearthstone's like 4 gigs.
Yeah, you can also play Final Fantasy 9 on your phone.
Yeah.
So and XCOM 1, like
I didn't know
the
that.
the newer XCOM 1 you can play on the phone.
Oh, the long,
No.
Oh, not that.
Long War is a fucking mod, you idiot.
just the newest, like, reboot.
Yeah,
Xbox.
yeah.
Xbox.
Newest of the
X gonna give it to you. Let's see here. So yeah, the news release did not give a launch date for any of the 6 titles, nor did it specify which consoles will be getting them. But they'll be sold online through Skybound's website and at retail.
I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I'm glad that these games have some longevity. They're good games.
yeah.
And if they go for the Switch, I mean, it's going to be the perfect platform for it, so...
Oh, absolutely. And what I'm really excited for is because the enhanced edition kept and kind of they did some stuff with it to make it. I don't know if they made it easier, but you can do multiplayer with Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate, and I think you might be able to do it with all of them. But those are ones I definitely know you can do it with, and I'm really curious to see if they're going to be able to do multiplayer with the consoles, because that'll be really good for them.
I don't see why not, but yeah.
Yeah, and I think the smartest way to do it is...
It's going to be so sick playing on fucking Baldur's Gate on Switch and being like, yo, wait a second, dude. I got to wait for my thing to buffer so I can, use this spell. You're already using the spell, dude? We're desynced? Oh, God, no. Their netcode is so good, though.
Oh, God, I got to set up an arena for Baldur's Gate. Hold on. Oh, I have no options.
You have to
Great.
play it
All right,
through...
top mage leaves.
Please join my arena to fight people. No, get out of here, 420 Blazed Smoker. No, you're toxic. Get out of No, don't come back into the... No, get out of here, please.
Damn.
I can't ban you.
That's something
Get
I
out.
actually wanted to do was to do at least just take the enhanced edition of Baldur's Gate 1 or something like that and do a multiplayer game with a bunch of people, because you can have up to 6 people in your party.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And like I love Baldur's Gate. I've never beaten it, but I love it.
I've never played any of them, so...
They're good.
They're real good. They have
Oh,
like
yeah,
a charm
I
to
definitely
them.
should.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that about does it for that. I think it's really cool. Like Matt said, it's nice that these games have longevity, and it's really cool that like literally it's that group of games too. It was like the exact group that came to mind.
They're literally like those are the pillars of the CRPG genre.
Yeah.
They truly are the pillars of eternity, if you will.
Is that game on console?
Yeah, maybe.
Because if it's not on
think so.
console, this might be a
Yeah,
push
it
for them
is.
to make
I
it
think
on
it
console.
is. Deadfire's on
Pretty sure.
that's the expansion for.
I mean, we don't
Wizard
have to look it up
Eternity
or
2.
anything. We're not a video
Gotcha.
game news
No,
site
of
or
course
anything,
not.
so...
What are you talking about? No. We don't
I mean, we
talk about
just we're like any other games journalists. We just guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys guess. I pretty much know what I'm talking about.
That's
all
why,
right.
You see, no. You see that's great though, because we all bring our own things to the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
I talk ad nauseum about something, and sometimes we'll go into areas where I'm being totally inaccurate, and then Matt, and yourself will just correct me.
We got Fizzcake over there being a quantum bitch.
Yeah, you're the quantum bitch of the group.
It's like the shitty reboot to Quantum Leap.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
I kind of
Quantum
actually
bitch.
want to make like
Starring that what's that one girl from the female Ghostbusters?
I
Which
don't know,
one?
dude.
There's fourth.
The tall one.
The tall one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's weird is I actually want to look this up.
She's of African American descent.
Oh, it's like Leslie something, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
check.
Leslie something. Yeah, she's shitty.
You're talking about okay, I remember now. You're talking about the one who took the other guy's place, and she was just like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's also like an idiot though.
Right.
So
Okay. Well,
you know that's just my opinion though.
right, yeah,
Leslie
I'm gonna say
Jones.
Leslie Jones.
There we go. All right. Oh,
Now
do you
you've
guys
totally
want
called out
to?
Leslie Jones?
Do you think we have time for one quick question?
Sure.
Sure. Hit me with it.
Okay. In a perfect world where the kart racer trend still exists to this day, excuse me, what franchise or like video game series or anime, whatever you like, what would you like to see as a kart racer?
First things first. Kart racers are coming back because CTR is being re-released, so it could happen. I'm just saying.
Well, just because you dig up a dead body and put makeup on it doesn't mean it's coming back.
That's true.
Okay, fine. What are you saying?
But we can hope.
Say
Yeah, just shoot me down. It's cool.
Sly Cooper.
Of course.
That's the one I want.
Just like Cooper, not like a mixed match, like not like it's like Cooper and
Oh, you can add Jack in there too.
so like a
All Stars Kart Royale.
Well, specifically, what is it? Sucker Punch or Naughty Dog?
They both do them.
Oh well, then a Sucker Punch slash Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if Crash Team Racing is going to have Sly Cooper as downloadable content.
No, definitely not.
Nah.
Well,
It'd
why?
be anything,
Well,
probably
they're
like
doing
Nathan
crossovers
Drake.
nowadays, so I was just like,
Crash Bandicoot is Naughty Dog.
yeah, I'm just saying everyone's doing crossovers.
If anything, they'll have a Jack.
Gotcha. That does make sense.
Yeah, because they
But they're
also
probably
do
not going to
Jack
have
and
any, though.
Daxter.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know yet. Do you have one?
Mine would be Baldur's Gate.
No, that'd be terrible.
I don't know.
It'd be turn-based. Well, kind of. It'd be weird.
I think in the perfect universe, instead of have dancing music games, Persona would have kart racing.
That would be kind of neat.
It'd be kind
Yeah.
of funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like have like either like just the main character, like they can even like do like the double team thing from the Mario
Double
Kart
dash?
thing, double dash.
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
like the character and the persona are teamed up on the cart.
That would
Be
be
great.
kind of neat.
Man, fucking what's his name? Morgana is just like a bus. It's like he's a special character and he just is the bus. He uses his tail to throw stuff at people. It's great.
Yeah,
That
that
or
actually totally
maybe-
makes sense.
Now you go ahead with yours. I thought there was one more I thought of, but I can't. You go ahead with
have-
yours. You got one.
I have two.
there.
I think Dragon Ball Z would be fun,
That one's easy.
but that one's easy,
Yeah.
right?
That's-
And the other one I was thinking of is like a Final Fantasy one with all the Final Fantasy characters would be kind of cool.
I'm really
It's like a-
honestly, I'm surprised they haven't made that yet.
Yeah, because you could just
Especially
be
like
chocobos.
Kingdom Hearts. Oh, that too. Yeah. Well, no, never mind. That's a different thing. There was a. I thought there
But
was
I-
like a specific Chocobo game, but it's just like a dungeon crawler. You play as
Right.
the Chocobo and some stuff.
Well,
but,
there's like the world of Final Fantasy where they're all chibi and shit. Like there's like literally, it's like you're one step away from Kart Racer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Square
for sure.
Enix.
They should.
I'm
just do it.
surprised they haven't done like a Kingdom Hearts thing where they have
I was
Disney
just thinking
and
that.
Square Enix characters together.
Mhm.
Specific,
But,
maybe not like the 13 anthems or whatever, but like maybe just like pick one anthem.
Maybe just limit yourselves to one anthem, please. Thank
One,
you.
one
Well,
anthem
there
with like
is only
13
one.
different
Look,
outfits.
I ain't got. You know what? You know what?
We have anthem the
You
one
know
nights.
what? You know what?
Forgot to
I'm not
talk
gonna
about
do
this game.
anything. All right. You know
Forgot
what?
to talk
Nobody
about this
version of
week.
anthem.
You know what?
You're not gonna drag me into this.
Look, I already had to withstand
We
Leffen's
didn't even
tweets
talk
about it.
Oh yeah, Leffen. Oh my God, he played Kingdom Hearts 3 after without having ever played the previous ones, and was like, God, this game's trash. I'm gonna stop at the Frozen World. I can't even get any further. 3 out of 10. And he's like, and then later on, like a couple days later, he's like,
Which
after
was
watching,
actually a funny joke. What he made. Go ahead.
yeah. So yeah, you're talking about what I'm about to say because he went back and you totally derailed me. Sorry. He went back and watched some lore videos for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and he's like, I'm sorry, guys. I've watched the lore videos, and actually, it's not a 3 out of 10. It's a 2.9 out of 10.
Fragmentary passage. 382 days over so and so. I'm like, that's kind of funny.
And then he went
But
on in the
also,
tweet.
fuck you.
Yeah, he went on in the rest of the tweet and was like, "These games are fucking trash, and like the storyline makes no sense, and no wonder I didn't like the third one because I don't think I could ever
Just
get through the first two." And
It's not for you. Okay? It's barely for me now. But I have to defend it. Loyalty. All right?
we didn't even talk about
I take
Kingdom
that
Hearts 3 till
shit
right now.
seriously.
No, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
talk about it.
But
I'm
Matt's
going to
been
get
playing.
further into it.
Yeah,
We'll
I
talk about
figured.
it.
Yeah, I didn't want to like push Matt to talk about it because everyone's talking shit about it. So, but honestly, I watched Matt play it and it seems fine. Yeah, it's a. I mean, we haven't gotten to any like you specifically because I've only seen bits of it. Haven't gotten to any like the real storyline bits. So
I mean, I have.
no, I'm talking about like beat the game, like gotten to like
yeah.
how it all comes together or doesn't,
Yeah.
whatever.
Cool.
All right. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. Anything else we want to talk about before we get to our stuff? We good?
Fuck it.
All right. Sick. All right, Fizzcake, tell people where you can find you and what you're doing.
You can find me on the old twitch.tv/Fizzcake where I have a schedule now. It's going to be Tuesday through Fridays, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This Thursday will not be happening because it's Valentine's Day, and apparently you're supposed to spend it with your loved ones, which I find offensive. But hey, whatever. I
have any
just
loved ones.
I left them all in Arizona. So I won't be doing that then, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday will be Smash. Maybe I'll be playing with people before or after the time slot. Wednesday we'll have Into the Veil, but we'll save that for Into the Veil stuff. YouTube, in an attempt to eventually get to like a 7-day, two videos a day schedule, I'm going to be pulling it back for the rest of this month. So it's going to be Monday, 3 videos. It's going to be Resident Evil 2, my Twitch analysis, and then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the 7th Stand user. And then Wednesday and Friday will just be Resident Evil 2 and JoJo, 9 a.m., 3 p.m., all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for that. Eventually it'll pick up, but I think at the rate I'm going, I'm already making 10 videos a week. And it's kind of hard to catch up to make 14 videos a week when you can barely do the 10. So it's like, okay.
Right.
But if I get so far enough ahead of time, or if I get enough of a backlog, I can like actually breathe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point in time when me and Spencer were pumping out like 38 YouTube videos a week.
I think it peaked at 32. Yeah.
Oof. That's
Every week for like months. Yeah.
go-getters.
We also
Yeah.
didn't edit any of our stuff, so.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's just insane anyway. Still, it's like, oh god, okay. So that's that. I'm on Twitter. I tweet sometimes. All that fun stuff. I think that's pretty much it. What about you two?
Yeah, we are streaming basically every day except for Thursday. But Thursday might even have a stream. Like as far as like guaranteed, we're gonna stream something, right? Because Mondays we're doing Civ. Tuesdays we're doing something. But it's actually a day that's up in the air right now. We were doing Minecraft, but not everyone's computers can handle it, so we're looking for something else. Wednesday, of course, is Into the Veil. Thursday, like I said, up in the air, might be Resident Evil 2, might be Tales of Vesperia. Friday, Matt's doing streams with Coulter. They're doing like a new 3-game system where they're doing like an hour and a half each of different games. Guaranteed game's going to be like XCOM 2 and was there another guaranteed one? Or are they gonna...
It's not guaranteed yet until we play it, but some of the skies.
Right, yeah. So I think XCOM 2 is going to be like the mainstay, and then the other 2 are going to be switched out depending on how you guys feel about them.
Yeah.
So it's a 4.5-hour stream on Fridays at a different time slot. We're usually in the evenings, so it's kind of cool. And then of course Saturday, Sunday we do Melee and Ultimate, and then of course the podcast. All that content, anything that matters, or we're willing to put into episodes, is going to be on our YouTube channel. Both are at Neanderthal Gaming TV. You can catch us on Twitter at NeanderthalGTV if you want to follow Matt and see what we're doing. I'm going to have to start doing personalized messages for each one of our videos, which is going to fucking suck. So
yeah, how do you do that? Because what I used to do before, I guess, was part of the automatic thing where you click on the box and you pick what you want to say. But
I haven't done it
actually,
yet, but I saw an option for it for when you're actually doing the initial upload. or I guess you can check it afterwards. But if you go to the information screen where you can change like the tags and stuff like that, there is a section where you can put like the message. But that might be what you were talking about with the automatic thing. But yeah, I haven't quite done it yet.
Oh, whatever.
But,
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So as far as Content Complete specific information is, I need to update this. But you can catch us on Twitter at, is it Content Complete?
No, it's still Comcast. I still have to. I've been busy with my shit, but
okay. So
everything else is Content Complete.
Right.
Or I guess the only other thing is Content Complete.
Gotcha.
Everything's Content Complete now. No.
Yeah. So Twitter will eventually be changed to Content Complete, but for right now it's at Comcast. You can send us ideas and suggestions to contentcompletecast@gmail.com. Twitch is Content Complete now officially. So twitch.tv/ContentComplete is where you can find us doing the podcast Into the Veil. We go live at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays for the podcast. All episodes are available on YouTube, and the audio-only version will be available on your favorite podcasting app. Both are released on Mondays. So we stream on Sundays, and the very next day we stream. We release both the audio and the video on Mondays. Anything else we want to go over?
And Avail's on Wednesdays now, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.-ish PST.
Yeah. So we're going a little bit longer, and we're switching the day up just because it seems to work out better for us. But yeah, feel free to catch us playing Mutant Year Zero, and of course Into the Veil is a show where we switch out games periodically anyways. So by the time you hear this, we might be playing something else, but it's always going to be weird and wacky and dumb. But yeah, anything else you want to say?
Nope.
I think that's it.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks everyone so much for watching and for listening and for supporting us in any way. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.